more fun here, guys. This turn that down a little bit. There we go. This next article that I want to look at is near and dear to my heart. It talks about, well, COVID-19. Of course, it's a big conversation as of late. But what could be, and I'm not saying this is by any means proven or pure, I don't know if it's even peer reviewed. I have not gone through this. It's somebody passed it along to me, and I really wanted to talk about it because I like weed. I like weed. It's good stuff. I think it's better than alcohol. I think it should be legal. And I think, it should be accessible for medicine and all of those things. So, talking about the medical use of cannabis, we recently had a study that came out that explained that certain compounds in cannabis may be able to combat COVID. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. It says, can cannabis combat COVID? The viral study may be promising, but offers no proof. See, so it's kind of up in the air as of right now. But as it goes, a now viral study identifying cannabis compounds that possibly prevent infection with the virus that causes COVID-19 ignited a firestorm of popular interest this week as people jumped on apparent evidence suggesting weed could help blunt, I see what they did there. The pandemic. A far departure from the study's finding and usual methods of drug discovery. So, is that doctor smoking weed? Look at it. It's like a guy all dressed up in rubber gloves. He's going to burn his rubber gloves. In a study published in the Journal of Natural Products Monday, researchers from Oregon State University, of course it's Oregon, identified two compounds commonly found in hemp. Cannabigerolic acid and cannabidiolic acid, CBDA, that could bind to the coronavirus and possibly block a crucial stage in how it affects people. Both compounds appear to hinder the virus's ability to infect human cells in laboratory tests. So, I mean, that's promising, right? The researchers found after testing alpha and beta variants of the coronavirus. The paper piqued a flurry of interest as enthusiasts, including social media users, online, and mainstream comedians, took the findings as evidence of weed's pandemic fighting prowess, something notably the study's authors did not claim. So they haven't proven that it really does anything with the virus inside the body. It was just an initial test, but, it's promising, so we can say that. Dr. Michael Soldegren, who heads Imperial College London's medical cannabis research group, told Forbes it is not unconventional to identify drug candidates this way, and said the results were interesting, but cautioned the findings would need to be confirmed in animal models and tested on humans in clinical trials. So we're not there yet, guys. We don't know for sure if this is something that's going to pan out or not, but it is kind of exciting to think about, I haven't really had any, I don't know if I've had COVID or not. If it was, I was asymptomatic. So, there might be something there of anecdotal evidence. This data does not prove cannabis compounds can prevent or cure COVID infection in humans, Sodergren said, and provides no evidence to support the smoking or ingestion of cannabis products to do the same. What to watch for, though? What should we watch for? Further studies. Sodergren told Forbes that findings warranted further scientific interrogation, but noted the overwhelming majority of positive in vitro petri dish findings and drugs discovery do not translate to a benefit seen in humans after conducting clinical trials. So what happens in a petri dish may not reflect what actually happens in the human body when it comes to actual trials. it makes sense because they're completely different conditions. I mean, the working of a living human being as opposed to cells in a petri dish, you know. Let's see here. Background. Finding candidates for possible drugs and treatments can be expensive, time consuming, or onerous process. I volunteer as tribute. I, I will totally take this, I'll take this study. I'll be a guinea pig. Let me do it. To speed things up, researchers often test large numbers of known compounds to see if they produce a biological or chemical response in line with what might be expected in a drug treating the condition they are trying to find a treatment for. Positive responses at this stage, like the cannabis compounds, are but the first for many filters the compounds must pass, and assuming all goes well, an approved drug could still be more than a decade away. So even if they do find that this has some sort of benefit for COVID, it could be a long time before there's anything like concrete about this, especially with a Schedule 1 drug, you know, such as weed, which is ridiculous. And Joe Biden should change that because he can, just by making an executive order. And I think that would help him and the Democratic Party in the midterms. But that's a conversation for a different video. So what do you guys think about this? Is this something that you think could be a possibility? Do you think it's bullshit? Do you think it's just a bunch of hippies making stuff up? Would you take cannabis for coronavirus if they said it was something that you should do? You know, I don't know. I mean, it definitely has other medical benefits that have been proven time in and time out, you know, for seizures and glaucoma and all kinds of different things. So this is a definite possibility, right? If you think that that it is, you know, and want to learn more about this, give this video a like, and I'll try to follow up on it when we get a chance. So yeah, smoke weed and COVID, that could be a thing.